And we start the morning rush with a continuing coverage of the Amber Alert in Manitowoc County.
This is 3-year-old Elijah Vu, who has been missing for a week. An active Amber Alert issue describes Elijah as 45 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. He also has a birthmark on his left knee.
Emily Roberts is live in Two Rivers. Emily, Two Rivers Police have an important message.
Tammy Emerson, scammers are using this heartbreaking situation to get your money and personal information. Elijah's family says anything that doesn't come from them is not accurate. The Two Rivers Police Chief says donations should only go through City Hall, the police department, or other reliable sources that the family approves. The police chief saying, quote, "We are also aware of fraudulent individuals seeking money or information while organizing search parties and others simply looking to take advantage of this tragedy," end quote. Elijah's family wants you to reach out to either Linda Vu or Orson Vu online to help the family as the search continues. Police say there's still a large search at the landfill, in the rivers, and around Manitowoc County communities. Take a look at this. You can join in on the search to help find Elijah. His family members sharing this search party information online. You might want to take a picture of your screen quickly. People are welcome to meet at the Mikadow Theater at 1118 Washington Street in Manitowoc before branching out in different directions in just a few hours from 10 to 4 today. His family is taking a break tomorrow to rest and recharge to come back stronger Thursday morning. Our Action 2 News team is going to let you know first if this changes or if there are any other coordinated searches. Again, that search meets at 10 this morning, and you can be a part of it. Elijah's family says there will be team members waiting for you when you arrive, and walk-in volunteers are more than welcome as they help look for Elijah. Live in Two Rivers, Emily Roberts, Action 2 News.